I'm Nils Peter Thomas. I'm the managing director of Springer Fachmedien Wiesbaden, and that basically means I'm responsible for all German language books and a few journals and some other services that Springer Nature publishes in the German market.
And you just offered the vision commentary for the Markets Global Publishing Summit here in Frankfurt. And can you tell us a little bit about what message you conveyed to the audience? What was your vision for the German market?
The good news is the market will continue to be there for a very long time. Actually, I was advocating that we are in the midst of something that I would call a Copernican revolution of the publishing industry, when we realize that the market does not revolve around books, but finally revolves around knowledge. So if we think knowledge is in the center of our market, and it should be in the center of our products and in the center of our activities, then this gives us a very big perspective on in which way we should direct our activities and resources to be present in the market for a very long time.
Is the suggestion then that it's platform agnostic, it's format agnostic, that it's the idea that you're selling and not necessarily the product?
It is. It goes in this direction. I think finally the market is not product agnostic and platform agnostic. It's still, at least, it makes a difference. But in the end, I think if we go into a long perspective, into our ambition for the long future, then I think we have to take this into account, that the driving forces in the long term will be that people have questions,
okay,
and they need answers, and they need answers quickly. And then there are some other people who know answers, and we have to bring them together. That was the same in the past. That will be the same. That will always be the same in the future. Only the format, how we deliver it, and the services that are connected to it. Will everything be open access, or will we sell documents? I think this is about to be changed, but questions need to get answers, and people will have a willingness to pay for these answers. That is the one that stays.
So the idea being that Springer's role is not, I don't want to use the word curation, but the idea that Springer is, in a sense, going to give its imprimatur to the validity of that knowledge. Because, of course, people would argue that the internet itself is an open platform that offers the answers to many of the questions we have.
Yeah, but that's certainly the way it goes. Yeah, the more we will have open access, and this is a trend that will continue to stay there, the more it is relevant and really important that somebody guarantees for quality, for relevance, for branding, that you can really trust this source. The more relevant this is, the more there is a service and product around this activity. So I think it certainly goes into that direction.
And this, do you believe this vision extends beyond the specific fields that Springer publishes in, and can be extrapolated into news and other forms of information, or is this specifically to scientific, technical, medical?
It is, I think, more. It applies to other areas of media as well, but I think it is especially relevant in the scientific and business information markets. So there is very, very clear, and we can see it already happening in many fields. But it will certainly be a trend in the other areas as well, I believe.
Is there one specific Springer product that you would like to identify that you can explain how this vision fits into what you're currently doing?
There is no specific product that we have right now, but for example, we are putting a lot of resources actually in search capabilities,
okay,
finding the one document that is really relevant for you. If you go now on Springer Link, you'll find millions of documents. If you are the person who has a question and you need an answer right now, finding the one book that answers your question, finding the one article that answers your question is the crucial ability of the platform. So this is why we are really putting a lot of efforts in that, and we will not stop to making this service better in the future. I think that is something.
And I assume efficiency is a big part of that as well.
Certainly, yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. If someone wanted to learn a bit more about Springer's projects and the ones that you're working on, where can they find this information?
send me an email.
And,
No. Yeah, well, this is work in progress in a way.
Okay.
Very much. So there is no final strategy. We are, as you know, amidst in this structuring our company after the merger of Macmillan Science and Education and Springer
Yes.
Science and Business Media as being. We have very different ambitions right now, much bigger ambitions, and we play a bigger role as a combined company now with Springer Nature. So this is there is no written account of what we will do, but this is history in the making in a way. Yeah.
Well said. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's excellent information.